Hi, soul family. I'll let you see my eyes for about 5 seconds, but I've got to put my glasses on because I have a migraine and I can't see. It doesn't help that I haven't slept in 4 days, but I can't see out of my left eye. So I got to put these on, sorry. And we're gonna go see our animal totems, and then we're gonna come back upstairs and do the reading because I tried to start the reading and the goat started chewing on my bag and on my books and on my hair and on my clothes and everything, and it's just like, it wouldn't stop. So we're at Prosper Farms. This is the goat. She's adorable and she matches my outfit. She's got the same color little burnt orange leggies. And the Great Pyrenees are not happy. You can see Winter in the window. They're not happy with Bea. So this is Prosper Farms. This is their home. This is the Airbnb up there. It's a full bedroom and then a separate bedroom with 2 twins. It's generally a bridal location. So you can rent it on Airbnb under Prosper Farms. It's Serenity and Bill Gordon are my friends. And you're gonna see some of their animals that we get to see because the dogs are up. And hi, Liberty. Hello. Hello. Yes, you're very beautiful. Come see. So we've got Liberty, and I can't remember. Oh, Tilly, and I don't remember the little ones right now. And we've got the girls, which are these llamas, and then we've got you. Hi, you remind me of Ligris. You're little like Ligris. That one looks like a giraffe, right? Hello. You want to come over and say hello? Hi, you're very beautiful. You got red eyes like I do. Not been sleeping either? Oh, look at the beautiful unicorn. Hello, beauty. Oh yeah, get away, he says. Come here, show them your beautiful braids. Hi. Hi, how are you? How are you? Hello, sweetheart. Hello, sweetheart. She's just been rescued. She's 20 and she's perfect. Yeah, she's a sweetheart. And you are. Okay, so the items to choose from will be the llamas, the horses, the chickens, and the goats. This is Einstein. He's the goose. So the goose says something unusual is going to happen. Your plans are about to go sideways. And that's what just happened to me. So it's pretty appropriate. Here's my land. Wow, what did I say that? Here's my land. That's interesting. I'll have to tell Serenity that. Hello, you little goofball. This is the one that we had to change the whole reading situation because of. I was taking my cats down some fish because Sammy and Willow have been deathly ill. Willow hadn't eaten in almost 4 days. And Serenity came to the rescue and got some tilapia and brought it down last night and she wolfed it. So I was going to take it down. But I guess I'll do it after I finish doing the reading with you guys. And I'll try not to make this super long. But come on, look at this. Look where we're at, right? So I'm going to take you down and introduce you to his name. His name is Gaston, but I keep calling him Sebastian. And she says, that's funny, Bill wants to call him Sebastian, so I guess that's his name. And he chases Bea. Oh, you have something to cover your face? Oh, so you can't spit on me. He likes to spit. Hello, that's as close as anyone's gotten to you. He's so funny. He chases, he's like, somebody's over with my girls. I know it, I know it. I know, I'm sorry. He's stressed out because he can't get over to his girls. It's okay. It's okay. Hi, guys. I know. So there's a river under here. I felt it when I first came here. It's pretty cool. I'm sorry, Gaston. All right, we're going to go back up. Isn't that interesting, that rock front? That's interesting. There's a mortar and pestle down at down by where my car is. I wonder if we should go down. No, because then I'll get sidetracked. I'll get sidetracked. We'll take you up into the house and we'll do the reading up there. Come on, Bea. Look at their little, oh, there's a black Phoebe. So there's a message for us right now. That's a black Phoebe. And it talks about a time frame. Something's going to happen in the next 2 to 5 days. And then something in a few weeks. And then over the next 2 months. I think that's the time frame. I'll have to check. So we're coming in. This is the Airbnb, the farmhouse. Beware of the dog kids. They're butt heads. Those are the goats. And we just figured that out, right? When we tried to do the reading. And that was impossible. Come on in, babe. So this is the farmhouse. I might as well let you guys see it. Here, this is for the bride. I love these rolling barn doors. So this is for the bride to get ready. Hello, see how I'm matching the goat? Did you see? I don't know if you can see what I'm wearing. Look at the view. I know somebody says, oh, I'm used to lots of grass. It's very dry there. And I'm like, well, you're in Southern California, right? Oh, the beds haven't been quite made yet, but isn't that beautiful? And then the bathroom. So this is what you can rent on the Airbnb. So I'm gonna set us up here, and actually it's gonna feel a lot better. I'm sorry that you don't have the horses in the background and the goats and everybody else, but it was turning into a bit of a disaster. Let me see if I can go like this. Okay. Alrighty. I have no internet, no Wi-Fi, no cell service, and I was stressed out, and then, you know, I always know that Spirit says no working. They mean no working. So for me, it's like time out. And I laughed because when I started our reading, I'm gonna put all these up here. This is actually better because then I got the whole table to put all of our cards down. We started with the Oracle of E as our first message, and I'm gonna keep it because it was the message that we got. So the animals that we're choosing from are the horses, the chickens, the goats, and the llama alpaca tribe, okay? So we started with horses. Horses represent freedom, forward movement, and the first message that we got, well, that's not it, but this is what I've been saying, the F word. The F word! This is a psychic, medium, spiritual person who says the F word. My mother's not pleased, but you know, it is what it is. That wasn't our message that we got. The message was knock, knock. Knock, knock. Opportunity knocking. So I'm not going to open up any of I'm going to put them all together before we start discussing. Well, the number is temperance. It's 14, right? So 1, everything's happening the way it's meant to happen with divine blessings for every. No, that's 222. Sorry. 1. It's a new beginning, keeping your thoughts positive because whatever you're thinking about, you're manifesting. 4, angels all around you, completely guiding, protecting, and loving you. No reason for fear. So 14 is temperance. That's like self-restraint, holding yourself back, right? So knock, knock. You ever hear something and you think, did I just hear that? Yeah, you did just hear that. The universe is sending you signs. The universe is sending messengers. They're probably neon billboards is the message, right? Very, very bright to make you see. So who's knocking at the door is our message. So who's knocking? All right, let's find out. For those who chose the horses, I've got way too many decks. So I think what I'll do is I'll choose a deck. I'll have Spirit choose a deck for each group because I have far too many decks in front of me. So who's knocking? Correct for neutrality. We'll start with mine, 333, the naked truth. I'm asking for a clearing and a blessing on this reading. I'm asking that all energies of love and light enter and assist. Ask that my hands and my mouth be guided so that I hear, say, and speak and choose the appropriate message, and I'm able to channel the messages that Spirit wishes to deliver in an appropriate manner. The fact that I'm absolutely freaking exhausted with a migraine and can't see you is actually helpful for my reading because it takes me right out, and all that comes through is Spirit. So express your gratitude in a clear manner. So everything's been going wrong on this trip, everything. So instead of focusing on that, focus on all the wonderful things like, wow, I've been staying here with Serenity, who's one of my dearest friends. She's like a best friend that happened instantly. Spirit told me this was going to happen. You're going to meet a soulmate, and I mean, we've met before, but they said it's going to feel like you've known each other forever and you're best friends. And I said, I think you and Tammy are like my best friends. And she goes, you are mine too. We just clicked so well. And what did I say? I want to show you my land. How interesting.
So I'm grateful for being here. I'm grateful for the fact that Spirit's taking care of this. I'm grateful for the animals. I'm grateful that Willow started eating, and Sammy as well. I'm grateful for my friends. I'm grateful for my soul family, because I had a bit of a, it all culminated yesterday and it was hard, and I put out a big post and I let everybody know, because I think it's important to let people know that you're not perfect, that you're not okay, that you say mean things, that, well, why would you say that? Because sometimes I can be a bitch. Sometimes I lose my temper. Sometimes I feel defeated. Sometimes I'm feeling alone and lonely. And even though I'm a spiritual teacher and I know better, doesn't mean I don't have human emotions. So I felt it was very important. While I was feeling that way, I thought, you know what, I need to share this. It wasn't that I was looking for sympathy, because generally I would prefer to keep everything to myself. But the point was to speak. And that's what Spirit wanted done. And to ask for help. And I did. And I got help. I got help with Willow. I got help from Spirit. I got help from all my soul family. So I'm expressing gratitude to all of you, and for Spirit for listening. So knock, knock. Who's knocking at this door? My soul family, and Spirit's knocking. So that's for me. Whatever it is for you, you'll know. Archangel Michael, I'd ask you to do a sweep and clear any energy, probably from me. You know, any toxic energy that's remaining, and take it away, and take it to a place where it doesn't want to come back. Thank you so much. I don't know what I said. I was high or drunk. That's who's going to come knocking at your door. Okay? I don't know what I said. I was high or drunk. Now, is that the truth or is that a lie? Is that somebody that is going to say something like that because they don't want to take responsibility for what they said? You are the perfect balance of strong and gentle. I get that all the time. Correct for neutrality on all levels. So you need to be told that. You're the perfect balance of strong and gentle. I'm sorry it took so long to figure out it was you. That's who's knocking at your door. So we're going to go to the Divine Circus Oracle. Correct for neutrality on all levels. Ooh, I like being able to shuffle on it at a table. So the goat chewing my hair and chewing my outfit, just for the best. Correct for neutrality on all levels. All of a sudden my internet came back on. I only get it sporadically. All of a sudden I'll have like a message. So I apologize if I'm not responding to all of the beautiful messages I'm getting from my soul family. I appreciate all of you. Let me put the radio on. We might need a song if it comes on. Scars to your beautiful. Correct for neutrality. One, please. There's nobody, no better you than the you that you are. No better life than the life we're living. Correct for neutrality. You're beautiful. Beautiful as you are, right? Reason I said all that I did yesterday and shared it was because I wanted everyone to understand and know that I believe and that it's okay for us not to be okay. There's a song right now, It's Okay Not to Be Okay, and it's truthful. You don't have to be perfect. We all go through it, right? And I said I had a slight nervous breakdown. I mean, it felt like it, right? But, and my friend that's watching my fish said to me, I'm very sorry about your nervous breakdown. And I said, well, it wasn't really a nervous breakdown, but, you know, thank you. So Maven of Masks. So this is interesting. This is we just got this. We just got this message. So there's all of these different masks that we wear. The mother mask, the daughter mask, the sister mask, the teacher mask. We all have a different identity, right? Different ones, different say, this is what I am. Or it's like hats. The mom hat, the sister hat, the daughter hat, the granddaughter hat, the teacher hat, the friend hat, right? So this is about trying on different masks. This isn't about faking who you are and hiding behind a mask. This is about going up on the stage and singing and putting on a mask of a performer so that you have no fear. It's like when I go dancing. I can dance like nobody's business if I have a hat and glasses on. Oh, I can. I all of a sudden, isn't that funny? Like even right now, I can feel it. I am all funky and all that in a bag of chips when I've got glasses on and you can't see my eyes. Isn't that interesting? I take the eyes off, the glasses off, and I start critiquing myself. Or I start worrying that people are gonna read me or see me or no. It's kind of like a little kid who takes My daughter would walk by me with her eyes closed and her hands behind their back so that I wouldn't see her, right? So it's kind of fooling yourself. And that's kind of what you're doing. You're fooling yourself. So you're basically being said, fake it till you make it. Try something, play act, try to be something different. I talked to Serenity about this. I said, she says, I've always had a difficult time letting women in because they've always been so bitchy. And then I said, were they jealous? Because she's beautiful. Did they think you were going to steal their boyfriend? Because that's what I always got, and I would never do that. And she said, no. She goes, they just were so catty and this, that, and the other. And I said, I used to always say that too. I had that issue too. Until I went to Wisconsin on my spiritual journey, and I said, when I go back there, I can be anyone that I want to be. They don't know me. They don't have to know what my fears are. They don't have to know what I've been before. I'm going to be different, and I'm going to meet women friends. I focused on meeting women friends. I didn't give my attention to the men. I gave my attention to the women, and I met so many women. I met my best friend Diane back there, and Mama Sherry and Bethy, and I formed relationships with women for the first time in my life. And it was amazing, and I've kept this up now. And so I said, fake, put it on. Put on a different mask that even when sometimes you know what somebody's thinking, you don't have to react to them. Be the action, not the reaction, right? We can respond, but this is about trying something and seeing how it feels. How does it feel to decide that you're going to go and you're going to be a friend to women? It felt good to me. It opened me up to all these people because I had been saying and affirming again and again, I've never really gotten along well with women. I've always gotten along really well with guys. And I did, right? It was always guys, guys, guys. And I thought, that's not working because guys can never be friends. So I needed women friends. It was important to have that goddess energy in my life. So you're able to express yourself and be who you are as you are. This person said, I don't know what I said. I was high or drunk. He was wearing a different mask. I didn't know he was high or drunk. I didn't know that. He looked pretty sober to me, right? So I've been running around, always looking down at all I see. Painted faces that I can't read because they're wearing masks. I could use somebody like you, right? Who's not wearing a mask. What's interesting is her face is painted faces that I can't read. See her face painted, but she's not wearing a mask. I find that interesting. The song goes right with it. I need someone like you, someone who, with all you know and how you feel and how you speak. Because love is undercover on the street, undercover, not expressing yourself, right? I could use somebody like you. So this is like play acting. This is about dressing up and pretending to be something or someone, experimenting, exploring, so that you can see if you feel comfortable with that. I felt comfortable with it. I felt comfortable with being a friend to women. I'd always wanted to be friends with women. They just didn't want to be my friend. And because that had gone on for so long, I kept affirming it, I kept it that way. And I thought, I'm going to change this. I'm not going to be that, right? I'm going to be different. I'm going to be a different person. You can start right away in today. So we're going to go to the romance angels for the goats. That's funny. If you had seen that goat, I got really mad at him. And I'm like, okay, I don't want to fight with a goat. I don't want to fight with him because and it's probably a girl anyway, and she's adorable. So I didn't want to fight with her. So for those who chose the goats, I hope it's going to make you notice someone like me. So somebody doesn't feel worthy. So they need to put on their mask, right? The one that said I was high or drunk, I don't know what I said. They were wearing a mask at that time. So why not put on a brave mask? Why not put on a mask that, a different mask? Because they obviously don't feel secure. I'm hoping that you'll notice someone like me. For those who chose the goats. For those who chose the goats. I like it when I pull it like that. Calling in your soulmate. That's what this person is doing. I hope it's going to make you notice someone like me. I could use somebody like you. Your prayers, your affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. So, shapeshifters. We'll use the romance angels, the shapeshifters, And I'm getting a message right now. It's about apologizing, rebalancing and atonement. Okay, so there's a message right there. And, ooh, we can't have that many. A twist in the tale of your life that you were not expecting. Okay? Something you didn't expect. A change coming that you weren't expecting. Now, my migraine's gone, by the way. I have a clenching in my head, but the lights are gone. I don't know if you guys understand what that is, because Serenity said she doesn't get that. But I get where lights start going in my eyes, and everything starts waving, and my vision is gone. I can't see. So that's gone. And yet, what I said to Serenity was, I said, it's my left side, which is my heart side. And I said, I can't see. My vision is impaired, or my vision is not clear. And I said, oh my God, my vision's not clear. My vision, does that mean that what I'm envisioning isn't correct? There's something wrong. It's affected. It's been distorted. So a twist in the tale of your life that you didn't expect, a change that you didn't see coming. This doesn't surprise me. So it's not going to be easy. It doesn't mean that you're not going to be helped through it, because you are. But you see these twins. These are twins who are different. And they don't really look like twins, but they are, right? The coloring, they are twins, but they seem very different. So they're unexpected. They're not as you think that they should be. So there's a message in that. I'm a twin. I'm a spiritual twin, and we're very different. And it's not what other people think it should be, and yet it is. So what's going on right now is basically you've done everything you can to organize and plan things. Like I organized 3 days here and then 3 days with my daughter. I was supposed to go to my daughter's today, and I said, I think I want to stay on the farm one more day just to leave the animals, to let them get settled in. And I haven't slept at all, and I've really enjoyed being with Serenity and the kids. She's got 6 kids, and I have 6 cats. And they ended up getting, and so they're all throwing up with the flu, right? So that's a change I didn't. It's basically, I planned everything so that it would work out, and it didn't. I got here and my tire in my trailer went flat. I got here and Willow stopped eating for 3 days. I got here and everything went wrong, right? So the change that I didn't see coming was a lot of this stuff. I went to see my friend Barbara Iskowski, and she got me a shirt, and I always visit when I'm here, and I went to see her and she didn't respond, and she contacted me and then she didn't respond, and I'm like, what's going on? So I said, I'm just gonna go home. And she called and she said, my friend just died. And I'm next door, and I'm like, oh my God, like, didn't matter what our plans were, something changed, right? So unexpected change is not fun. It finds someone like me swearing. And as soon as I said that, a black chicken showed up right down below me. That's pretty funny. But it's a gateway. It's basically showing you what you're made of and what you can handle, and your tenacity and your perseverance and your stick-to-itiveness. And every time you go through something that's difficult, it's like a rite of passage. You grow, right? There's something that you glean from this. So basically this message is you can prepare all you want over and over again. Get to know the territory, understand the way things are going to be, but something's going to come and bump you right off your path. And I started this reading, and I said the goats, the horses, the alpacas, and the chickens. And then I saw Einstein, the goose. And I'm like, oh, the goose. The goose says your plans are about to go sideways. There's a couple good messages in Goose Totem as well, but there's busybodies, and the goose people are busybodies. They're in everybody else's business, and they need to butt out. And that's what the goats are saying, right? Butt out of their business. But it also says that your plans are about to go awry. So something unexpected is coming, and then we get this message, something unexpected is coming. So whatever plans, it's a twist. And it's basically, it could be a revelation. Like you just found out, like someone very close to me just found out that they have a sister. And what's bizarre about it is their child also has a little sister that their father had that they don't know about. It's just bizarre. It's like mirrors, right? So that was like, what? I mean, a full-grown adult found out they have a sister that they never knew they had. And this could be like someone has a double life. This could be an accident that happens and it changes your appearance. It changes your life. You lose your job. I don't know what it is. You could break up with somebody. There could be some type of a surgery that happens. Whatever it is, it's something that you didn't expect. And you're going to be helped through it by the twins. They'll help you through whatever this change is. It's a surprise to you for sure. But in the end, you're going to be guided. You're going to be guided through it. You're going to be able to handle it. And in the end, it's going to be a blessing. But you weren't expecting this. So let's see. You're calling in your soulmate. You weren't expecting something. In regards to your soulmate, to a soulmate, please guide your hands to the appropriate message. When I see you, I lose my voice. Most likely. Your soulmate, right? Correct neutrality on all levels. Big happy changes are coming. So a twist that you didn't expect, but it's positive, it's happy. We'll take that, right? What was this? Was this the goats? No matter what, I'm here for you. Please know that. No matter what, I'm here for you. Please, I've got your back, right? This is definitely your soulmate. I've got your back. No matter what, I'm here for you. It's okay. Big happy changes. One more. I just heard family tree. They will walk away. Let them. Stay strong. They will return. They will walk away. Let them know this. Know this now. Whoever this is, they will walk away. Let them walk away. They will come back. Okay? All right. Correct for neutrality on all levels. We're going to go to the chickens. We're going to go to the chickens. So we did this one, we did this one, we did this one, we do this one, and we do, let's go back to, Oracle of E. Correct for neutrality for those who chose, okay, wait, horses, goats, chickens, and alpacas. As soon as I said that, the rooster went racing by. You got to see him. Look at him. Like 100 miles an hour went ripping around the corner. It was super funny. Okay. Fell on the ground. Wrecking ball. I came in like a wrecking ball. What are the words? I came in like a wrecking ball. All I wanted was to break your walls. Or you came in like a wrecking ball? I don't know. Somebody came in or is coming in like a wrecking ball. I came in like a... Oh, you know what? I've got internet right now. So let's look at the words because there was something in here. Wrecking ball. Isn't that funny that we got internet? God. When I don't need it to come on, I have it. When I want it to work, none. Not possible. Okay. We clawed, we chained our hearts in vain. We jumped, never asking why. We kissed, I fell under your spell. A love no one could deny. Don't you ever say, I just walked away. They'll walk away, let them, they'll return. Don't you ever say, I just walked away. I will always want you. I can't live a lie, running for my life. I will always want you. I don't remember the words. I came in like a wrecking ball. I never hit so hard in love. All I wanted was to break your walls. All you ever did was wreck me. Yeah, you wrecked me. I put you high up in the sky, and now you're not coming down. It slowly turned, you let me burn, and now we're ashes on the ground. Don't you ever say, I just walked away. I will always want you. Don't you ever say, I just walked away. I will always want you. What is the line we haven't? I never meant, I don't know if the words, like the lyric, like not the lyrics, the tune, because I can't remember it. I never meant to start a war. I just wanted you to let me in. Instead of using force, I guess I should have let you win. I never meant to start a war. I just wanted you to let me in. I guess I should have let you win. Don't you ever say I just walked away. I will always want you. I came in like a wrecking ball. I never hit so hard in love. All I wanted was to break your walls, and all you ever did was wreck me. I came in like a wrecking ball. Yeah, I just closed my eyes and swung. Left me crashing in a blazing fall. All you ever did was wreck me. Yeah, you wreck me. That hit hard. Okay, so that came up for a reason. For spirit, however, This is a very positive deck. This is a very happy deck. So remember though, they'll walk away, but they'll come back. Just to let you know, a wrecking ball isn't always a symbol of destruction. Sometimes spirit knocks a tower down so that it can be rebuilt positively on a positive ground. And sometimes a wrecking ball just blows your mind. Oh my God, the twist in the tail of your life, you weren't expecting it. It's amazing. Brand new, exciting things. All you need to do is change your perspective, right? This could be really bad or it could be really wonderful. I just got fired. Great. Now you can do anything that you want. Now that you can do something you always wanted to do. Now you can move. You wanted to move. You hated it there. Now you can, right? So let's get the renovation started, Spirit says. We couldn't turn around until we were upside down. I'll be the bad guy now. Would you consider moving to be with me? They are in a very low vibration and very unhappy. I couldn't be there even when I tried, but you don't believe me. Seasons change and our love went cold. Feed the flame because we can't let go. Run away, but we're running in circles. We keep coming back around. No matter how many times you try to run away or go away, you don't. This is a brand new page. Spirit says you can turn the page. This wrecking ball, let's wreck the past. Let's wreck it, right? Turn the page and you can be anything or do anything. Remember the mask? You can be anyone you want to be. Every day we get up, we can change our vibration. We can change our mind. We can choose a different direction. Every single day we get to decide who it is and what it is that we want to do and who it is we want to be. I think it's time to let go because I said so. You thought that I was special, but it was just the sex though. Somebody's telling themselves that or telling you that when obviously it's not the truth because they can't let go. Right? They keep coming back around. They'll walk away, let them go. They'll be back. Someone new. You know what? You can be someone new. Turn the page and be someone new. This isn't someone new because somebody, or it could be, somebody new is coming into your life, or maybe you want to be somebody new. I want to be different. I want to be identified in a different way. Right? Would you consider moving to be with me? They're in a very low vibration and very unhappy. I'm waiting on you. So I don't take the blame. So somebody's feeling really sad. Correct for neutrality. Oracle of shadows and light. Maybe you don't understand what I'm going through. It's only me. What you got to lose? Make up your mind. What are you going to do? See, now 1 second ago he says, I think it's time to walk away because I said so. Well, make up your mind. What are you going to do? He doesn't want to walk away. Remember the message? They'll walk away. Let them. They'll be back. They don't want to walk away. Oh, emotions. I'm going to get the waterworks really fast today because I'm super, super tired and I've gone through a lot. This is strange Valentine. Spirit says, be your grumpy true self. Be your authentic self. Only say yes if you want to. Don't say yes if you don't want to. Say no if you feel like it. If you don't feel like being happy, don't be happy. Yesterday I put out a post. I was not happy. I was angry at Spirit. I was angry. And I yelled and I screamed and I said, anytime you can come in right now. Anytime that you can change this. Because you're asking me to trust you. And I trust you. So show yourself. I was angry. And I posted them. I knew before I posted them what I sounded like. I did it on purpose. I wanted it to be shown that it's okay to be your own grumpy true self. I'll love you anyway. You are never too bad for the right person, and you will never be good enough for the wrong person. Remember that person says, I got your back. I'll never leave you. This is a love that's here to stay. These fangs and these claws are not to hurt this one. They're there to protect that one. They've got their back. This one could be a man, this one could be a woman. They both share the same love. This is telling you what I just said when I started this reading. I want you. Can't make any promises, can we, babe? But you can make me dream. Is it cool that I said all that? Is it chill that you're in my head? because I know that it's delicate. The situation is kind of, right? Is it cool that I said all that? Low vibration, unhappy. I know it's delicate, but I want you. Would you consider moving to be with me? I'm not who I was once. I want to be someone new. I want to turn the page and start again. This, what I said was, what I went through, this release that I had, it was to do with my father and my ex, my twin, my landlord, my life. It was all kinds of stuff that I didn't know that I was still carrying, and it was needing to be released. It was a lot of healing in especially long-term past love connections. There was stuff that needed to come out, needed to be expressed. You can't stuff it, and be healthy. I'm watching birds dance outside. This necklace, see this tree? The tree of life, I heard the family tree, right? If I wear it this way, it's beautiful. Embossed, gorgeous silver. If I wear it this way, it's just as beautiful. It's different, but it's beautiful. No matter which way you turn, you're beautiful. No matter which way you turn. So, don't be sad, because this is telling you that you are soon going to bump into someone new. Someone that's going to reawaken long-lost feelings that you thought were long and dead. I said to Serenity, and she said to me, we both said it at the same time, she said, I feel so comfortable with you, and I don't let people in my life. And I said, I don't let anybody in. I'm an island. But I have friends in Soul Family in Wisconsin, but I don't associate with anyone. And I said, you're the closest to me. And it was someone new that I let in. It was a soulmate that I let in. It's a female soulmate that I let in. And it made me feel loved and wanted. And it was really important because I haven't had a lot of female relationships. And I don't mean sexual, because it's not that way. But it goes both ways, is what I'm saying. Is it doesn't have to be a man and a woman. It can be a family. It can be soul family. It can be a friend. But there's a lot of healing that's taking place. And Snow White here, in my life, this is the male. This is the one that's been frozen emotion, cold. And this, I've been viewed up as this big monster. Look, and I'm wearing the hat, right? Look at those fangs and those claws. She could rip me to shreds. Yeah, but why would I? These claws and fangs are only here to protect you. I said I didn't want you, but I was kidding myself. Huh. So, this is, while you're going through, here's the words that I should have said. Like troubled water running cold. Time could heal, but this won't. So before you go, is there something that I could say that could make it better, that could change things? This is actually a story about somebody who committed suicide, and someone was never there. It was never the right time when you called. I was busy. But you could commit suicide in a relationship as well, like not literally have to kill yourself. You could end a relationship because they were never there. Was there something I could have said to make your heart stop hurting? Funny how your mind can make you seem worthless. So maybe they felt worthless and they felt it was better off. I heard in my head, leave her alone. You'll only hurt her. Besides, she's in love with Troy. I heard that 7 years ago in my head, and I was like, no. It was never the right time when you called. Little by little, until it was nothing at all. Our every moment, I start to replay. All I can think about are the words that you say. When you hurt underneath the surface, like troubled waters, running cold. Time can heal, but this won't. But that's not true. Time heals everything. Time heals all wounds. So Spirit says you may soon experience a massive surge of emotional energy and new romantic beginnings. Someone new. A new page being turned. You may bump into someone, like I said, that reawakens feelings. You're going to wake up feeling really, really good. It's really wonderful news. And it all comes from being your own grumpy true self. It's okay not to be okay. Somebody's in a low vibration and very unhappy, and that's okay. They're probably not with the one that they love. So, would you consider moving to be with me? Right? You wouldn't have to be alone. We could turn a page. We could be someone new. Would it have been better off by now if I'd let my walls come down? Hell yeah, right? We don't want walls. That's the death of relationships. I guess we'll never know. Oh, well. So if somebody says that, wow, is there something I could have done? So they're musing in their head, right? But they're not saying anything before you go. So someone's leaving or someone's left, possibly. So we go to our last, which is the alpacas and the llamas together. And we'll go to the romance angels. Correct for neutrality on all levels. For those who chose the alpacas, I did, because I can barely get close to them because of Sebastian. I love the giraffe one. Woo! Okay, this is insane, because I chose the horses and then I chose the alpacas, and it's the same message. Calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. She's calling in this one, and they're right behind her. Or he's standing there, and she's right in front of his heart. Call me. Call me to you. So, see it as it is. Now, see yourselves together. This song, I'm trying to think if it's this One Republic. Who is this? I love One Republic. Coldplay, Paradise. When she was just a girl, she expected the world. She ran away in her sleep to paradise. Wow, you know what? I knew that it was paradise, but what I typed in was adventure. That's what's on my mind, adventure. I am always about adventure. Paradise. Lyrics. Coldplay. When she was just a girl, she expected the world, but it flew far from her reach, so she ran away in her sleep and dreamed of paradise every time she closed her eyes. Your prayers and visualizations bring your soulmate to you. They bring you together. Isn't that interesting? Spirit works with music and me when I do my readings. That's how I teach, and it was a deal we made. Because I left Wisconsin, I was doing singing and songwriting, and all my friends were musicians, and I didn't want to leave it. And so they incorporated music and animals, the two favorite things of mine, into my spiritual work. I'm a shaman. I work with the animal messengers. We got to remember the black Phoebe. Actually, let's do it right now. Black Phoebe, because this is for everyone. Black Phoebe totem. Oh, let's see. It's probably already saved. Animal totems. Black Phoebe. I want to make it. No, go back. I want to make sure that I'm correct. Because it's a certain time frame. And everyone wants time frames. It's a flycatcher. A, B, C, J, K, L, M, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, fly. So a fly is a distraction, right? So a black Phoebe is going to remove the distraction. Black Phoebe totem. There we go. So the black Phoebe represents, it speaks about opportunities presenting themselves, opportunities to socialize, to be active more with others. She designates the balance between masculine and feminine energies, the power and strength of the sacred feminine, as well as the delicate beauty of the male expression. All is one. She demonstrates the art of timing for your emotional and spiritual nourishment. Black Phoebe illuminates underlying hidden knowledge and wisdom to create a more solid foundation to build upon. She aids in the heightening of the powers of observation in the stillness within. She teaches listening. Birds of a feather. Song right now. We're birds of a feather. It's never a coincidence with the words that I get for the music when we're doing a reading. I've been dancing up in tar, stumbling out of bars. I can't get enough. Tattoo inside my brain. Baby, I know it's obvious. I'm a sucker for you. So, creates a more solid foundation to build upon. She aids in the heightening of powers of observation in the stillness within. She teaches the listening to the heart that attunes you with your each heartbeat. Listen for it. It will prepare you forward. Black Phoebe's medicine is expressing yourself by balancing the heart and the joy it brings. She brings music to the soul as emotions are stirred. The time period for her lessons cover about a month with quick transitions. Within 3 to 6 days, okay, here we go. Within 3 to 6 days, the process will start. The next 2 weeks sees the result come to fruition. Wow, 2 weeks. The 2 weeks later, her lessons are then incorporated. Allow the Black Phoebe to teach you how to fly. All right, so remember that time frame. It's coming up. So what am I looking for? Why am I looking here? We got calling in your soulmate. We got the Black Phoebe flycatcher. I'm a sucker for you. My headache is still squishing my head. It's like a vice grip. But the lights are gone, right? So like I said, calling in your soulmate. I called in a friend, right? Serenity called in a friend. That we're soulmates, right? Calling one another. So it can be friends, family members. It can be lovers. It can be anyone. This is what you wanted. It's actively calling you to do that. But it's also calling you to actively call in your romantic soulmate into your life. And you can do that by visualizing, by prayers, by thinking it, and by seeing it, by talking about it, like they're there, like they're in your life. I always talk about my twin, and he's not physically here, but he's with me every single day, right? So what you need to do in order to call your soulmate towards you is work on yourself. All these songs that we were talking about, there were things that were issues that needed to be dealt with. Remember, somebody was coming from a low vibration, right? So they weren't in a happy place. So it's about taking a mask and putting on a different mask and trying something different. Try being different. Try being maybe who you wanted to be and you haven't allowed yourself to be. That would be one thing as well. So if there's somebody that you're particularly drawn to, that's someone that you're thinking about, and if there's something that they enjoy, maybe learn about that. See if this is something that you would enjoy too, so then you have something in common, right? It draws... Maybe there's something that there's the mask. Put on, I've always wanted to do this. I've always wanted to be on a farm. I've always wanted to have a farm. I said, look at my land, right? I'm speaking about it like it's mine. I'm visualizing it because I'm going to make it happen. So this is the same thing, right? I've always wanted to be like this. I've always wanted to do that. So I'm going to do that with you. And then your friend's like, that's not, you've never done that. That's not even how, well, that's who I want to be now. I get to change my mind. I'm putting on a different hat. Right? You can do that. There's a rhyme. All right. So we got the Romance Angels. This was for the last group, right? We consider moving with you. So we'll put these all away and we'll ask for one more card from Shapeshifters, I just heard. And then these. It's hard for me to say that I'm sorry. I'm working on it. Well, put on your I'm sorry hat, right? It's not hard for me to say I'm sorry. It used to always be hard for me to say I'm sorry, but I can change and I can be somebody different right now. And right now, it's not hard for me to say I'm sorry because I am sorry, right? They want you as a partner. They want you as a partner. Wow. Now this could be, I think Serenity and I are going to be partners. It could be a business partner, right? They want you as a partner. Could be that. It could be a love partner. Could be both. Correct for neutrality. It's time to let it go. The fact that you can't say you're sorry, it's time to let it go. Whatever it is that's holding you back or preventing you from saying you're sorry, it's time to let it go. Yes, treat yourself. It's okay. If you're thinking of doing something or getting yourself something, yes, treat yourself. It's okay. Shapeshifters, final message. Wow. And this fell over right away. So a twist in your life, double confirmation, right? Ooh, okay, was that one. Poes, oh my God. Poes Brave Flight, you're not going to let fear stop you this time. Yes, treat yourself. It's okay. Somebody invited me to come live on their farm, their land in Wisconsin. They said, you could bring your trailer. And I said, I really don't want to live with 6 cats and a dog in that little tiny trailer. I would need something bigger. but I've always wanted to go back, right? So Spirit's saying, if you're asked to take a trip, a flight possibly, go. Maybe you're afraid of flying. Maybe you're a baby bird that doesn't want to be kicked out of that nest, and flying in a new direction is scary for you, right? It's hard for you to say you're sorry, but you're not going to let fear stop you this time. If you can't say you're sorry, you might think it's ego, but ego is fear, right? If I say I'm sorry and they don't react properly or they don't forgive me, or so you're not going to let fear stop you this time. It's time to let that go, right? But Spirit says there's something you've always wanted to do. Look at this. It's like a war zone. I came in like a wrecking ball, right? Bombs dropping all around. But you've got titanium, spiritual titanium. It's purple, see? And the homing pigeon always knows how to get home. Always. Home is where the heart is. So hold on tight and be prepared and take that flight. Ooh, I'm rhyming. Don't be scared. I start writing music again. Hold on tight, be prepared, don't be scared. Take that flight. I don't know, I didn't say it right the second time, but you know what I mean. So, homing pigeon. Homing pigeon is always going to get you home. There's something that you've always wanted to do. Remember the mask, how you've always wanted to try this, but you know, oh, you can't be. That's not what you are. You've always done this. And if anybody know who you were, well, forget it. Forget all of that. There's another song that keeps running around in my head, and it's There's No One Left to Judge Me. Good. Then do what you want to do. Say what you want to say. Be who you want to be, right? This is also about doing something that somebody else might think is risky. And Spirit says it's okay. It's time to let go of fear. So it's always about, you need to be safe. You need to stay safe. Like my daughter goes, oh my God, Trey and Jacob are throwing up. Should I get them COVID tests? No, they're fine. They've got a flu. They're fine. It just happened. Don't jump to the worst thing. Everyone is always about being safe. Oh my God, don't do that. You might fall. Don't touch that. You might burn. Don't do that. You might get your heart broken. Don't fall in love. Because you know, you've been in a relationship. Oh my God. All of a sudden, there's a gazillion little birds on that tree. They're tiny. And you know what they are? Those are downy woodpeckers. And there's a million of them. Or they're titmouses. Let me look. Baby blue, I think they're downy woodpeckers. Oh my God. There's a million of them. I don't know if you could see them into the light. Sometimes when I turn it around, I think you guys are seeing something and you're not. But there's a million and they just showed up. So there's a message in that and I've got to look it up. Now, even if it isn't a downy woodpecker, which I think it is, but even if it isn't, we're going to look up downy woodpecker totem because that's the message Spirit wanted me to see. Downy woodpecker. Woodpecker says there's an opportunity in front of you. Pecking out a new opportunity. Take advantage of it, right? So downy woodpecker. Downy woodpecker. They're the smallest version of the woodpecker. They have a straight chisel-like bill, blocky head, wide shoulders, straightforward. So they're like the little, like small but mighty, right? Kind of like the sparrow. Woodpecker totem. Now, I don't know if there's a specific one for downy woodpecker totem. There might just be woodpecker totem. The woodpecker totem symbolizes opportunities knocking at your door. Remember? Who's knocking at your door? Remember, it was the person that was coming. Just as the bird pecking at the wood signifies a knocking sound, the woodpecker animal totem tells you to keep moving forward until you reach your desired success level. Keep moving forward. What else? Let me see if they have a specific message for us. You're reminded that more often than not, fewer words will have greater impact. Be mindful of how you speak. So sometimes you over-explain and you just make a mess of things. Just keep it simple, stupid, right? Use your intellect to think up an innovative solution to your current predicament. Listen more clearly to the subtle energies that surround you right now so that your intuition can interpret it. Subtle energies around you. It's time to breathe a new life into an old project. An old project. Use your creative vision effectively and hammer out new ways to break through. You're not going to let fear stop you. Something that you wanted to do before and you let fear stop you. Turn the page. Somebody wants you as a partner. I want to be a partner with my twin. I want him to do it with me. So it's true. It's hard for me to say I'm sorry. That needs to go. It's time to let that go. That needs to get out the door. It's time to let go of fear about moving forward on your project. Breathe life into an old project. Something that you had been dreaming of, something that you wanted to do. Keep hammering away at your current project. You're going to be successful. It's very close. It's getting cold all of a sudden, so we're going to wrap up. I got to go shut the windows in my trailer and go feed my little flea bags. So don't worry about feeling safe, right? Spirit's encouraging you to take this flight of fancy. Flight of fancy? flight of the heart, flight somewhere. The truth is, you've chosen this. This is you. This is the message that you chose. Your higher self is saying this. And what they're saying is you're going to be offered a chance to do something that's out of your normal reality. It's something different. Somebody wants you as a partner. It's going to be something different. And instead of thinking it over and over and over until you get to the place where you're literally immobilized from fear and you don't move forward, claim your independence, claim your ability to make this leap and to fly. Spirit says we're going to help you fly. You're going to go forward. You're not going to let fear stop you this time. So you're going to fly high. There's going to be a message. Someone wants to meet with you. It's going to come in a text or an email. It's going to come on the laptop. Confessions of a laptop. It could come on the internet. It's going to be someone wants to meet. It could involve a trip. It's up to you whether you answer. It's up to you whether you choose to take this. But you're going to feel uncertain in regards to something, and Spirit says you're supposed to feel it. You're supposed to feel it. And by being so certain, you're killing all the joy in your life. You're killing the adventure. I'm the adventurer. I'm ready to fly. I'm the Red Hawk, right? So travel, explore, overcome the fear. It could just be that you're afraid to fly, and you got to fly to get somewhere. So take the chance, whatever it is. It's going to be worth it. You're going to discover, oh, I'm getting prickles in my hands right now. You're going to discover something wonderful about yourself, and you're going to feel really brave. You're going to feel like, I did that. I did that. When I went to Wisconsin and I flew all the way across the country to meet people that I'd never, ever met before, I felt so empowered, and that's when I became a different person. I became who I really was. I really came back to who I was as a little girl. All that time that I grew up, I wasn't who I was. And my son, who doesn't speak to me because of my spiritual work and his religious beliefs, he's like, where's my mother? And I said, this is your mother. This is who I was as a child. I remember now. I have awakened. This is who I always was. This is the truth of who I am. And who that person was before, she was wearing a mask and hats for everybody else. But now I live my life for me. And this is who I am. So somebody wants you as a partner. It's hard for you to say sorry, but no, you're going to fucking throw that out the window. It's time to let that shit go. And it's okay to treat yourself, and it's time to go. It's time to go. An opportunity's coming. If that Spirit is advising you, we get to make our own choices, but Spirit is advising you. If you get the call, when you get the call, and I'm hearing it's going to be on an email, because I got, what did they say, MacBook or something? I can't remember. It's up to you whether you choose to do it or you choose to stay stuck, right? Because you are stuck, and Spirit's advising you to do it. So at 57 minutes and 54 seconds, we're going to call this a wrap, and I'm going to let you guys go. If I can help you with a private reading or long distance Reiki magic, Reiki healing, or ceremonial sage wand, I'm here to pick my California white sage, and I'm going to mix it with crystals from Sedona and little charms. And they're all Reiki charged. So go to my website, www.theangelswhisper.com, and peruse and see what you think. And if you resonated with this reading, then please click like, subscribe, and share. My videos are not seen enough, and I don't know why. Spirit says it's the right people, the people that need to see them are seeing them, but I want them to be seen by many people, because these are not my words. This is Spirit's words, and this is very important, and these messages could help a lot of people. So share and subscribe. Click the all button so that you're notified of the videos. I'm sorry they're so few and far between, but did we do this? Did we do this group? We did, right? We did these ones. It's time to let it go. Yeah, we did these ones. Okay. I love you guys. 59 minutes. Talk to you soon. Oh, my website, www.theangelswhisper.com, and my email address is sherrycolumbus@yahoo.com. I'm really bad at promoting myself, and I should promote myself for my work, because this work is very important, and it's my life. And look at that. Internet ended right now. So when I didn't need it, it came on. And when now that I'm finishing this reading, if I were to decide I would like to go on the internet, Spirit's like, no working. This trip is not about working. The music came on so that we could be assisted during the reading, and now it's gone, and that's how it happens. This trip for me is a downtime, and I'm getting downloaded off the land, I know. So I'm sorry if it may take a while for this to get to you, because I'm going to have to get to my daughters to get to Wi-Fi that I know is going to work so we can upload it. And at 59 minutes and 49 seconds, we got to go. Love you.